My name's Brian. I'm the chairman of Halo at the moment, Humberside and Lincolnshire Orienteers. I've been orienteering in this area for about 40 years now. I started in 1971. It was East Yorkshire Orienteering Club. Then when the Humber Bridge opened, we became Halo.
I live on the north bank of East Riding of Yorkshire, and Halo is therefore the local club. It's also a very friendly club, and there's a mixture of ages between young children right up to the ages of 75 plus. I've orienteered with Halo ever since I was 19 years of age, when I met my husband Brian, and he'd orienteered from a very young age. And we've not moved out of the area, so Halo is the obvious choice for us.
What's good about orienteering is that it's not boring. Running is boring, but orienteering, you've got to find your way, navigate your way around, and it's often called cunning running, and I think it's a good expression.
I run with Halo because it's a small, friendly club. The members do put in quite a lot of hard work to make the sport what it is, the best sport there is, orienteering.
Both my sons orienteer with me, so it's good, a little bit of competition between the family and between the members of Halo. It's a really friendly club, lots of people there to help you.
Yeah, the orienteering areas that we have in this area are on the north bank of the Humber and the south bank. The ones on the north bank, Lonsborough, Scarsdale and Knapton, Beverley Westwood, Driffield, Airfield.
And South Cave, where we live, that's been mapped, and Barnby Moor. So those are my favourite areas. Sometimes we venture over to the south bank, and Pillar Woods and Mausoleum Woods are two of my favourites. I also like Cleethorpes Country Park.
For the beginners events and the lower key events, we tend to use areas like East Park, Humber Bridge, and then for our bigger events where we might get 200 or 300 people to, we'll head up to Scarsdale and Knapton or somewhere like Sledmere, areas that are quite a bit bigger and so can more easily accommodate more people running.
Then we run a poacher series from April for about 12 weeks. We go to Primrose Warren at Scunthorpe, Willingham Woods at Market Raisin.
My favourite ones being Suby Park and Sledmere. And then I also like Beverley Westwood, and I like the urban areas, so we've now mapped Beverley and we've mapped East Park in Hull where we are today, which is fabulous.
There are literally 30 or 40 woodlands dotted both north and south of the Humber that we use.
We're orienteering today at East Park in Hull, which is the first time we've had an event here for a good 15 or 16 years. It's the first time certainly we've used electronic punching. I've been very impressed with the turnout we've had from locals, and they've all thoroughly enjoyed it and have had a go at 2 or 3 courses. It's something we'd like to do again in the future. Hopefully maybe in the autumn we'll have another event here, because certainly the response from the locals has been very positive, and it's a great park to orienteering.
I think one of the big attractions about orienteering is a genuine family sport. You can have children from literally 5 years old up to people my age, nearly 70 years old. And whatever your technical ability, whatever your fitness, we can find a course that will be suitable for you.
You're using your brain to navigate a particular course that's been set for you, and you're obviously keeping fit, going through all kinds of different terrain.
You don't have to be super fit. I'm certainly not super fit, but it gets me out into the fresh air, means that I'm burning off those calories that I need to burn off. I'm meeting new people, I'm getting to areas that I wouldn't get to.
You get out in the outdoors, nice and fresh air. Usually the weather's quite reasonable, especially in East Yorkshire and North Lincolnshire. We don't get much wind, rain and snow. My wife competes, my daughter competes.
But we're also doing a lot of fun events for families in safe areas like this, like the people coming today, an introductory event to try and get more and more people involved. And you see there's lots of children. It's a good family event.
I chose to do orienteering for the micro navigation practice. I'm training for my Mountain Leaders Awards, so I can do more youth service work or even adult services work through sort of outward bound activities. And I picked orienteering because it was advised to me by one of the instructors on the course to really nail navigation down, and it is really nailing down navigation, I've got to say.
We've got regular events in the Halo area nowadays, so there's something at least every fortnight on Saturdays, and of course we have our events as well for the rest of the country to come to.
Basically, anybody that comes to a Halo event or anybody that joins the club will be more than welcome. People in Halo are very friendly and very helpful. It's a great club to run for.
You don't have to think about the running because you're thinking about the map reading, so the running just comes naturally. But you don't have to run, you can walk, you can jog and just have fun. Come with the whole family, do it as pairs, and then perhaps you might want to go off on your own.
We train every Wednesday night on the South Bank at Oasis School, Wintringham, and they train on the North Bank at Beverley, and that's on a Monday night.
I searched on the internet and Halo came up as my local club. I went down to one of the club nights, expecting sort of 2 people to be at the school talking about what to do, and didn't realise that they were holding full orienteering meetings in the school grounds, and when the weather's bad, didn't realise you can even do it indoors, which was a bit of an eye-opener really. And it's served really well to sharpen up my skills, and looking at the time I've just taken for this one over the last one, I'm obviously getting fitter as well, so win-win.
I got into orienteering 45 years ago, at the start of orienteering in Britain in '69, and I've been running ever since then. What I enjoy about it, it's a cross between chess and running, and you've got to solve problems all the time without stopping. Every time you stop you lose so many seconds, and it's a matter of seconds. But of course afterwards we compare notes and we say, well, you did that wrong and I did this wrong and I did that right and you did that right. So it's very exciting.
You're amongst an environment where everybody's pulling together in the same sport. Hopefully I should be able to pick up some coaching awards, so I can do more development for the youth side of it, for the kids side, get more kids involved. It's a good day out, so come and have a go.
It's the first time we've used this area. We had a map that went back 20 or 30 years, and our coach, he's just updated the map. And we're absolutely delighted with the turnout. We must have had 40 or 50 people come, lots of families, lots of young people. They all seem to enjoy it, very enthusiastic, and we hope that we'll see them at our next event.